Let's explore how the National Center on Intensive Intervention, or NCII's website resources can be used for finding and selecting evidence-based interventions. The NCII website has a variety of tools, a number of resources. In the tools charts, we can see charts in the area of academic and behavioral screening, progress monitoring, and intervention. Today, we will look at Behavior Interventions Tools Chart, which informs users of the evidence available for behavioral practices and interventions that were submitted for review. We select the Behavior Intervention chart. The chart has many navigation features. A legend is available at the top and includes a link to additional resources. You can filter on the chart for internalizing or externalizing behaviors and grade level. You can also print the chart itself if desired. Scrolling down to the chart itself, we will see that it provides information across 4 tabs: quality of design and results, quality of other indicators, program info, and additional research. Clicking on each tab slides to that column to reveal those corresponding tab information selected. Each row in the chart represents a single study that the center reviewed, which is why you may see an intervention appear more than one time and receive different ratings. Each program has a minimum of 1 and a maximum of 10 studies displayed on the chart. You should consider all studies on a specific program when determining that program's evidence base. We can compare studies by selecting studies of interest on the left side and then selecting Compare Tools, which will take you to a chart that has only those selected. Use the Reset Chart to restore the full list of studies. The Quality Design and Resources tab provides information on the study design, targeted and broader mean effect sizes or outcomes, disaggregated effect sizes and outcomes, and for single case design studies visual analysis. Clicking on each heading will reveal information about the ratings found in that column. Clicking on the bubble or the cell reveals the actual evidence on which the rating was determined for that study. The study design ratings reflect an assessment of the quality and technical rigor of the research study. This does not say anything about the results of the study or present any assessment of whether the study provided evidence of the program's effectiveness. Study design is important because any flaws in the study design could potentially over or underestimate the program effectiveness. Information on the reported program effectiveness can be found in the next column. The mean effect size and disaggregated effect size columns. The effect size, or ES, on this chart represents the magnitude of the relationship between participating in a particular intervention and the outcome of interest. In plain speak, this is where we find information about which specific and broader needs the intervention is intended to address and whether or not the study showed the intended impact. The larger the effect size, the greater the impact that participating in that intervention had on the outcome. In addition, the chart notes effect sizes that are statistically significant. These are considered to have higher impact than effect sizes of the same magnitude that are not significant. Furthermore, positive effect sizes indicate that participating in the intervention led to improvement in performance on the outcome measure that exceeded the improvement made by the comparison group not receiving the intervention. The disaggregated effect size available column indicates whether outcome data have been disaggregated for demographic subgroups and for students below the 20th percentile. The demographic subgroups may include students with disabilities, English language learners, also known as multilingual learners, and students of different racial and ethnic groups. You can click on a cell to see the disaggregated data. It's important to evaluate study results and study design together. The Quality of Indicators tab provides additional information about study design and outcomes. The Program Information tab provides more detail regarding intervention type, target behavior, such as internalizing or externalizing, group size, if a fidelity tool is available, minimum interventionist requirements, and minimum training. Useful information when planning pilot implementation. The final tab, Additional Resource, shows other clearinghouse reviews such as What Works Clearinghouse and other research. This is particularly important given ESSA and federal and state accountability systems that require schools to use evidence-backed approaches in their school improvement plans.